Hi, hello viewers. So today we're going to see what is the yield keyword, yield break especially. We're going to see normally here. See, I just doing on unlimited, so infinite while loop operation. So here what I am telling, if it is less than 5, just to return, otherwise just to break and just to terminate the statement. But normally you know that. So normally if applying the normal break only, it will be do the such a operation, right? Then why you need a yield? So yield, why I need, actually the reason behind is, so if I apply the yield, it will not only terminate the loop, it will terminate the complete method of what we are executing. So let me go and check, tell you what it is. So it means like what I am trying to tell is, it won't do any increment as well as the right line which I executed after my loops are done. So this is what it's telling, that unreachable code detected. Because why? Because C# telling that if this code is executed, this code will be unreachable code. Obviously yield, if you use, it will terminate the complete method what we are executing. Suppose this loop I am doing here. So once I it's enter the yield break, so it will terminate the complete method, not only the loops what. So we'll go and check first what break is doing. So I'll keep the breakpoint here. So we'll go and run this example. So this method I calling in my main method. So this will hit and it will start execute. So we'll see how its normal break is working. My application is building, bit take time, it's the first time. So even my RAM is a bit low. I am using a Visual Studio 2015 here. The application which I am running is console app. Okay, so we'll wait for until my breakpoint hit. Okay, my method won't hit because it's a static method, so it won't do any loop operation. Okay, let just I will go and create one more class here and just copy this method to Alex. Quickly I will create one new object of a main class. Okay, fine. So then I will try to call this method, maybe this time into log. Yep, so we'll keep the breakpoint. Okay, one sec, because the return type what I provided here, it is bit different, because I'm just returning the integer yield, so that will give me a result different. So what I going to do, I going to create one more okay, instance of enumerable value. Okay, the best way is that better I just use directly my main class only. So I want to create the object and no need to confuse you much. So okay, fine. So I just directly added this one. So in the return, nothing I just mentioned because it's a main, so you need to return a lot of logic I need to write. So I need to explain you what is the difference between yield break and the break. So now if I apply the break, so what it will going to do, and if I apply the yield break, what it will going to do, we're going to see. So after the while loop, we'll do that console dot something like a write line. I'm seeing, okay, if it is execute because of the break, it will terminates only the loop statement and it will write. So that is what we're going to see first, what the break exactly doing. So my while statement start executing, so until less than a 5 it will start go to the if condition. So now the 10 is that. So next, so now it's went to the else condition. Now you watch carefully what it is doing. It's break the statement. So it's break only the statement, whatever the statement that written in the loop, and it's writing my IMC to the console. So now we going to use the yield method here. Okay, yield keyword before the break. Okay, fine. So now I don't want this much. Okay, let keep the 3. So it's throwing me, yeah, so yield because void is not iterable in interface. Okay, so if because now you can't do this by using the console app, so you need to try something different else. So I will tell you that if you use the yield, so my statement will get executed from it will be exit out of the method. So that is what it's throwing because I can't go and use a yield break for the main method, so it is not an iteratable interface type. So if you see here, it's unreachable code it's detecting because this code won't execute, because by using the yield break it will execute not only the statement, it will execute directly the method. It will go out of the things because main method is application that way I'm returning. So that is what the logic behind this. So now you got a clear picture that what's the breaks doing and what's the yield break doing. Just go and try this in your application with the working example. You can get the feel of this. Thanks for watching the video, guys. So I just want to explain you this is the difference between the yield break and the break, so don't be confused in a future session. Thanks for watching the video, guys.